Hello, welcome to this podcast. My name is Beatrice Marse. I am a singer-songwriter from France. And in fact, I should add to that every time I try to introduce myself. I should say, welcome to my grotto. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, may I remind you, well, some people, you know what I usually do. Basically, I'm actually recording this podcast on a video. So if you want to know what my grotto looks like, just go on YouTube and look for Beatrice Mars, and you will be able to see that video and where I am inside my grotto. So you've seen the title. It's called "Did You Get It Yet?" Well, the thing is, I will go back in time again. So in late 2016, I've decided to come back to do some music, to record myself again. I didn't know what I was going to do, but something like in 2017, somewhere out of the blue, I decided that I should actually release my music, whatever quality it was. I decided that I should release it, and I said to myself, if you don't do it now, you won't do it ever. So I did it. And when I did that, basically, I had spent something like more than 3 years in my bed because of my health and my back. And I had the time to actually surf on the net, and especially I spent a lot of time on YouTube. I have to say, it's kind of thanks to YouTube that actually I can actually walk and do a few things, okay, because I was somehow I was bedridden for 3 years. That's what I can say. So when I decided to actually release the music, basically surfing, I went to Instagram. I was looking at Instagram also. I never been a huge Facebook fan or neither a huge Twitter fan, but I was on those two platforms kind of, and I was seeing how all the creators how they were doing their things and everything. And I have to admit, in 2017, apart from saying that if you don't do it now, you will never do it, I said to myself, you got nothing to lose, nothing whatsoever, because it's kind of it's my name on the door, if you understand what I'm saying. I said to myself, because I realized, looking at creators, I realized it didn't matter so much of the quality of the content, but what really matters was the content. So, and then because I saw many creators arguing with trolls, and some subscribers were giving them about a hard time, and I realized that it didn't matter very much, because the main thing was that the art was there and available to consume somehow. That was the important thing, and I said to myself, I remember thinking and saying, well, it doesn't matter, because some people may like it, because in the past I knew that I had some people who actually listened to my music and they actually liked it for what it was. Okay, so. And I remember that group of person. I said to myself, well, it doesn't matter, because you can't please everybody. That's one for sure. But there will be always some people who will be pleased with what you're doing. So it doesn't matter if people are listening to you and they're saying, bah, it's crap, or because it's going to be upset by some people who are actually going to like it. Okay. And you could argue with me to say, well, maybe something like 75% of people think it's crap. Well, and I will argue with you. What about the 25%? Because to me, in my eyes at the time when I was thinking it, the 25% matters a lot. So why am I saying that? Because when I was looking at hearing creator complaining because the trolls and everything, and some of them were saying, well, it doesn't matter because you actually watching my content, and basically you helping me to earn money somehow. So, and I said and in that train of thought in 2017, well, I said, well, if you don't do it now, you will never do it, and then it doesn't matter because whatever, if people are actually coming to laugh at you, you make money, and if people are coming to actually enjoy your music, you make money. So that's the reason why. That's what. So if you've been subscribed, if you have subscribed to this channel, my podcast for a long time, and you've been listening regularly to my podcast, you know what I've been saying in the past, and I've come to ask you the question: do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Why am I asking this question? Because at the time, I didn't know that Tom Macdonald was existing. I didn't know that Ryan Leslie was existing. I didn't know that Russ was existing. But as for if we are talking of right now, right here, right now, I'm talking about Tom Macdonald. This is anyway, by my age, a young rapper from the States, if you don't know him. And basically, I've learned like yesterday that he has been number one in the Apple Music Store for the past 2 days. He just released a single on its own, as like he usually does. Basically, it's nothing special about it. The only special thing about that song was that, which is called Snowflakes, is that he's actually talking about what's happening in America right now, and the way people are interacting, socializing, and thinking, and politicizing things that don't need to be politicized, if it's a word anyway. So, and it's all gone through, and basically it's just like it's basically in that song, like it's got over many songs, but basically it's just like dropping the mic on everybody who are listening, basically. And the very interesting thing, I wasn't sure because I went to I didn't like. I've actually subscribed to this channel like something like a few months ago, and I did watch that not right when he actually released it, but later on when I've heard that he was actually he had actually 1 million streams, and I went to look at the video, and I saw the video and I recognized Blair White in the video. I wasn't sure. I said, yes, Blair White. And then I actually went to the comment of one post, and people were saying, yes, it's Blair White. So here is a guy. It's on his own. He's doing his thing the way he want to do it. Okay. To me, the music, it's okay. The musical part, it's okay. I think to me, what makes a difference, it's the text. Okay, the rap, the way he puts in it, and what he's writing about, that makes the difference. Because I've actually a few months back, when I actually realized that it was existing, basically I went to Apple Music and I listened to all these records. Basically he's only releasing singles after singles, and I went as far as his earlier work, and I wasn't too keen on it, but all the tracks he has recording during the pandemic, that stuff we're living for past like 16, 18 months, I don't know, basically that's the part I can digest, if you understand what I'm saying. So here is that guy, he's on his own. He decided to record some music, to rap, whatever. He's doing everything on his own, the music, the lyrics, everything. He's recording itself in his house. Yeah, he's recording. He's actually recording, well, and filming himself, in his house. So basically, he makes the video clips in his house. Okay, he's doing everything himself. And here is that guy who's on top of chart on Apple Music. He's number one. Basically, I think he's going to reach a Billboard as well. I saw a small video clip where he was saying that there's something with Apple Music, because he's a number one. He's saying he's a legit number one, and then you've got a song by Cardi B coming out of nowhere, and suddenly no one's commenting on it. There's no comment, yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, there is some, but it's not too pleasing, basically. And she seems to be next to him, and he doesn't understand why. Hello, people. When I came back in 2017, and I started to do the thing, and I realized that there was something shady about Facebook, Apple Music, and everything. Spotify, I can't actually stand Spotify, to be honest with you. So I don't understand. I don't understand Spotify. I can manage Apple Music, but I can't actually get my head around Spotify, because to me it smells like and it feels like I'm doing it over you. If you understand what I'm saying, yes. Okay. So basically, so now some people are kind of realizing, especially in the rap world, that well, they've been pretending a lot. Someone is outing them, all of them, okay, and some of them are gone way quiet, and I don't understand why, really. Well, that's surprising somehow, okay. But then they all sign record deals, and they all attached to big celeb in the rap world, and we can't actually we don't actually hear from them anymore. I don't understand why. But could it be that? I'm not saying anything, so I'm being naughty right now. So yes, he's putting he's putting a point forward. He's saying that yes, being an independent artist is yes, okay, it's possible. You can do it, and you can make it big. You can make it big. It doesn't matter who you know, who you don't know. Really, it's about what you want to do and how far you prepare to do it legitimately, independently, without having people tell you I don't like it, or tell you, well, I wish you need to do it that way, and then we're gonna do that thing for you, and then that thing for you, and then if you buy so much on our platform, we're gonna help you somehow, but really we don't really help you when you realize about it. When you realize that thing, basically I'm mentioning Facebook because as I said to you, when I actually registered myself on Facebook as Beatrice Marse, and when the platform realized that I was an artist, suddenly I felt like I was kind of shadow banned and almost pressed between quotes to actually spend some money with Facebook's things, something I wouldn't have done at the time, because I didn't have any money to actually do anything. It was I had just enough money to actually be able to release the album, and right now, as usual, I'm broke. So okay, so yes, as an independent artist, you can do things basically, and to me, it's all about: are you doing art? Are you a real artist, or are you just a product? That's a difference. Because if you feel like you're doing art, or you feel like a real artist, you do the thing regardless of anything else. You will just do it, okay? And it might take some time, but with time, it might appeal to some people, and yes, you may be able to earn a living out of your stuff. But do you want it quickly? Do you want it slowly? And if you want it quickly, then you have to somehow become a product. You have to become a product, because then if you want it quickly, up till the pandemic, I would say, okay, you couldn't go past the industry, the music industry. But what Tom Macdonald is showing us right now is that yes, you can forget about them and do your thing. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. It's all about art somewhere. And then if you get something to say, then well, that's it. Okay, and hopefully some people, if it's something interesting that you have to say in your music, then the people will get hooked, and they will listen to it. Having said that, coming back to Tom Macdonald again, I hope that once that pandemic, that scam is finished, okay, I hope that he will carry on in the spirit he was on during the whole thing. And well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I sincerely hope that he is gonna do it. Stay real somehow and do things the way he wants to do it. And somehow um, vocally punch people in the face. That's what I can say. Yeah. So if you do think that you need a record deal, you need to be signed with a big record company. Well, I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it louder than ever. Think about it and think about it twice, because as far as I'm concerned, and I said it a few months back, the industry as you used to know it is deader than dead. Okay, so don't think about trying to sign with a big recording company because big record company because it's not going to be to your advantage. I will say maybe some small record company, between quotes honest one, might do the trick, but the technology is there, and you've got multiple person who've done it so far. You can do it on your own. Okay, you can make it on your own. You don't need a big record company. You just need some people you can trust to do the things, once you've done your art, to do the things that will maybe help you to actually promote it. But it seems to me that Tom Macdonald is saying he's doing everything on its own. So do you need somebody? And then it comes to how far are you prepared to do it? Are you an artist and you just think about the art, and then there are many things you cannot do, like promoting. I'm pleading guilty somehow. Okay, I have to say it. Or can you take the whole charge yourself and do it the Tom Macdonald way? So once again, he's not the only one. As far as I'm concerned, there's Ryan Leslie also, and there's Ross, who signed to Columbia, as far as I remember, but it was just a licensing, distributing deal and nothing else. So in theory, with Russ, Columbia cannot tell Russ what to do and how to do it. Okay, Russ is doing his thing, and then he's saying, okay, I've got the record. Okay, please, okay, we can distribute, and then we distribute, and that's it. Okay, but may I remind you, Tom Macdonald is not even on this thing. He's not even on a licensing deal. Okay, he's just doing it by itself. And then I saw a video the other day where he was actually signing some albums or singles. Well, basically, proper singles. Physical things. The one looks like a pancake. The black, and you've got big photo. You've got sleeve. The real thing. Well, I grew up with this kind of thing. But when this kind of disappeared, he's trying to come back. But basically, he's signing some singles. Okay, selling to people, and people are buying. So he managed to have a following. Okay, he's selling his product to a following because his art has become a product. But yeah, I'm gonna say it again. He's doing it on his own. He's got his girlfriend, but he's doing it on his own. That morning he gets up, he do something, and that's it. So, do you get it? Are you convinced that you can make it as an independent artist if you really want to do it? Okay. Are you convinced that you don't need a reputable, between quotes, record company, record label to actually be successful? Okay. Are you convinced that you don't need a squad of ER, PR, whatever there is to actually promote your art form? Okay. Or do you see yourself as a product, someone's slaves? Okay. That work and work and work and work till no end. That's the difference. So basically, how do you want to be successful in the music industry? And I said before, as I said to you, in 2016, 2017, when I actually realized, okay, what was happening on YouTube with creators and everything, I said to myself, really, you don't need a record company. You don't need really a record label as it is. Basically, you just need to stand on your two feet and say, okay, I'm gonna do it. Whatever, I'm gonna take the crap if there is crap to be taken, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand and go all the way in. So Ayub,